1,000-pound sisters Amy Slaton spotted looking distraught in first video since split from husband Michael Halterman. 1,000-pound sisters stars Amy and Tammy Slaton have been featured in a new TikTok, but one key member of the family is suspiciously missing. The TikTok was posted by Amy and Tammy's sister Amanda, who has become a fan favorite on the TLC show. In the video, Amanda asked everyone what their spirit animal would be. Tammy simply flipped off the camera before her nephew said that his spirit animal was a sloth, and Tammy said that it was hers too. Amanda then asked Amy directly what hers would be, and she turned her head and agreed with the rest of her family she's a sloth. When Amy turned around, she appeared to be visibly upset as she checked her phone. She barely paid attention to her son Gage running around the room and pulling on her dress. After Amanda shows Gage running around and playing, she turns the camera to show her and Amy's other son Glenn. She said, "Handsome boy Glenn. There my boy is. Smile for the camera," as she pinches his cheeks. There is one person noticeably absent from the video, Amy's husband Michael Halterman, who usually drives her everywhere due to her vision impairment. Fans in an online forum have shown a lot of support for Amy as they witness Michael's lack of work ethic when it comes to his children. One said, "She needs help in her own life, let alone 2 babies and a man-child. She has her hands full. I wonder how much income Amy pulls in versus what he pulls in." Another wrote, "I mean, if I were her and I watched that cookout episode, I can't say I'd be sticking around too long." Then, in the comments of Amanda's TikTok video, fans of the 1,000-pound sisters continued to share their concern about Amy. A fan said, "Amy looks so sad. Even having a supportive partner, I'm still going through bad PPD right now. So, I can't imagine how Amy feels." Someone commented, "I'm happy Amy left her husband and has some help now." Sources close to the Slaton sisters exclusively told the U.S. Sun that Amy has left her husband Michael, and they are on the road to divorce. She already moved out of their family home, and she took her 2 children, Gage, 2, and Glenn, 7 months, with her, an insider claimed. The insider said, "Amy says Michael is lazy and has been jealous of her attention toward the kids. They've been having trouble since last year." The U.S. Sun can confirm that Amy has not yet filed for divorce. After the initial report of the split, the U.S. Sun was able to exclusively report that Amy and Michael are fighting over their 2 sons. A source explained, "Michael doesn't want the kids to be on the show, but Amy disagrees. They have been fighting over this for months." 2. Amy from 1,000-pound sisters named her kids after horror characters. It's no secret Amy Slaton Halterman is a horror fan. She has the Nightmare Before Christmas protagonist Jack Skellington tattooed on her arm. But the 1,000-pound sisters' star's affinity for horror goes beyond tattoos. Both of her sons are named after icons from horror movies and TV shows. Find out which characters inspired the TLC stars' 2 boys, Gage and Glenn. Amy and Michael from 1,000-pound sisters have 2 sons. Michael and Amy eloped in June 2017, but had a more formal wedding ceremony 2 years later on March 15, 2019. In November 2020, they welcomed their first son, Gage Dion Halterman. He was born on November 10 and will be 3 years old in 2023. Shortly thereafter, the TLC star found out she was expecting again. There was a risk of complications with getting pregnant so quickly because of Amy's gastric bypass surgery. But Amy and Michael welcomed their second son Glenn Allen in July 2022. He was born on July 5 and will turn 1 in 2023. Stephen King's Pet Sematary inspired Amy and Michael's son Gage's name. Since Michael and Amy are both horror fans, they decided to name their firstborn after a horror story they're passionate about. Gage is the name of the young boy and main antagonist in Stephen King's Pet Sematary. In King's story, Gage was Louis and Rachel Creed's 3-year-old son who gets struck and killed by an Arinco tanker truck while playing with a kite. Gage's death inspires Louis to bury him at the Micmac burial ground in the hope of resurrecting him. Gage returns from the dead but is corrupted by the Wendigo, who poisoned the burial grounds. The Walking Dead inspired Amy Slaton to name her second son Glenn. Amy and Michael are also huge fans of the AMC series The Walking Dead. As a result, they named their second son Glenn Alan Halterman. As revealed in Season 4 of 1000 Sisters, Amy's second son is named after Glenn, the comic book character brought to life by Stephen Yeun in the live-action series. The character is mostly known for the horrific death he suffered in Season 7 of the AMC series. Glenn is killed when Negan, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and his weapon, Lucille, a bat with nails, bash his head in. Amy Slaton shares updates about her kids on social media. As a reality TV star, many fans are intrigued by Amy's personal life. That includes her 2 kids, who she often shares pictures of on Instagram. "Happy brother," she captioned photos of Glenn and Gage on Instagram. First Valentine's Day. Earlier in February, she shared a photo of Gage wearing a Gravedigger shirt with the caption, "This kid lives and breathes, monster truck s."